Mother, you can always just go back to jungle, still gonna have more farm than the enemy hero.
Away we go. GH on the ET, going up top with Miracle. IO with the headdress, starting off with the items. Oh, look at this. We with Gloves of Haste, Quelling Blade up against the Broodmother. Kuro with Mind Control heading down bot, Chen and Pugna. And yeah, it will be Z-Freak. Boots on the Phoenix at level 1. Zibe and Pexu going top to secure bounty runes. Chessie, where are you warding, my dude? Obs ward, where's it going? He's not going to place it just yet. Holding on. Okay, interesting. No, I was just watching for the Chen. I guess Chen and ET both like to play back and forth from the jungle, either, you know, farming, stacking camps, or taking creeps and roaming. So a ward like that is going to watch the rotation from Bounty Rune or through jungle back towards the mid lane.
They also should consider blocking this camp against ET, so he can't stack it and get the extra damage.
Yeah, they'll see the ET top now. So likely that Phoenix with the Observer Ward will try and block a camp with it. Pexu, 6 mangoes, 4 tangos, pretending to be the bristleback from the series earlier on they played. GH tethered up by Miracle, still whacking into Zibe as Pexu and Madara do grab up the bounty runes. GH about to fall and first blood spilled by Pexu's Disruptor, who can now go straight down towards bottom lane and be with a Void. Not a great start from Nigma. Still one bounty rune somewhere. There it is. Pexu gets it. Now he can TP bottom.
Bottom lane, they're gonna put pressure, but there's no like overtime damage that Void should be scared of, so he can always time walk out of it.
Wee has decided that it's his job to hit the Broodmother over and over again. Chessie will drag the wave back under tower though and should be alright. Good little deny from Wee, and that's the great thing about the Tiny here is even going to drop the chat wheel, but you know, the harassment, the denies, and the ability to splash through vital up against the Brood. Oh, GH kills Zibe's courier. At the same time, Z-Freak is dragging wave across, and it doesn't look like... Oh, GH grabs the range creep, so now the lane is here. This is the top lane now, guys, near the bounty rune spot. Everyone's messing around with creeps and manipulating equilibrium again.
I believe like we're gonna have some kind of fix about that one, because it's getting really obnoxious. Everyone's just dragging the creep waves.
Yeah. It just doesn't feel like like you said, it's a mechanic that's being abused, right? It's a, you know, it's maybe not an exploit, but it's definitely something that is being exploited.
What if we change that you can't do it the first 3 waves instead of 1? Mind blown.
Or what if melee creeps do not ever aggro like that when until they pass the tier 1? Only drag range creeps. I don't know. Just stop it completely. No more wave dragging. But then, even then, like the first thing we saw when they stopped the wave dragging at the first creep wave was people, like the Dire team would go behind like tier 1, tier 2 and body block the creep wave of the enemy team, right? So there's always going to be some way around it. There's always going to be some little cheeky strat that people pull out.
Oh, Courier. He was forced to use Avalanche to stop the spiders from killing his sexy Courier.
Oof. Oh, is that the mushroom shitting?
Demon, yeah. I don't believe these are mushrooms anymore.
It's a different one. It's red now. They are mushrooms, but they're red. Look at that, all fancy. Right, keep my eyes on the map. Keep my eyes on the HP totals of these heroes. Madara dropping pretty low on his bottom lane, but has a salve to recuperate it. Mid lane, oh, first blood. Not first blood, but first kill for Nigma. Coming through onto the Broodmother. Tiny 1-1-2 build slays the Brood.
Yeah, in this situation, it's okay to go for more points in tree grab, since you just want to farm the spiders. You get more splash damage, you get extra building damage and unit damage as well.
Zibe trying to take out a little stack over on the dire side of the map, but GH here with a big thwack of the briefcase, 59 bonus damage, and the tether from Miracle helping out find that off-lane kill. Meanwhile, z33, under this tier 1, denying some creeps. They do miss out on quite a bit of CS. Hang on a second, let's have a look. They get, yeah, it's well worth it. 260 gold for ET, 58 for the IO, and they miss like 3 creeps. That's value. Killing the Axe always feels good as well. So Broodmother, like you were saying, doesn't feel particularly comfortable in the lane right now. Jungling will always be that backup plan. Try and recuperate some of the losses. Madara down at bottom, decrept. Mind control, toying with him to stop any CS, maybe fake pump out the Nether Blast as well. And laning up with Kuroki here, who has the second point in that Holy Persuasion now. So potentially pick up some decent creeps like the Lightning Zapper, the Harpy Stormcrafter. GH. Ooh. Getting pretty low there. Battle Hunger and dead. Even the Icarus dive to fully secure the kill. Z-Freak, the orbs will come out. Zibe gets hit by all of them. And Miracle left without a buddy in this lane.
2 points in Battle Hunger, 2 points in Fire Spirits. The overtime damage is insane if they can keep them from killing a creep. Mid lane is going really well for V. He's just maxing out the 3 throw as he should.
Bash.
Extra wind lace for some movement speed. Yeah,
Mind control. Gets the kill on Disruptor, but the bash is coming through from Madara. Unluckily, doesn't get the final hit in, and the body blocks. Oh, Kuroki looking to stop Madara from escaping. 9 seconds on the cooldown for that time walk now. Mind control is, healthy enough to stick around. Oh, still trying to get the kill on Void, but Bounty Rune spawning means they will have to retract. Go gather them up, as up top, look at this, GH has some pretty big stacks going on here, and Axe is scouting them all out, spotting that there is bank to be made if they're able to get a few more levels and go and steal those jungle camps. And GH, 84 bonus damage.
Chessie can't really show spiders in the lane. One hit from the Tiny and the 3 throw will just finish them off.
Kuro coming mid now with an Ogre Frost Mage and a ranged creep. That Frost Armor's, top lane, hello, yeah, Miracle, there we go. Zibe dies to tower, that's fine. You've killed Miracle now a couple of times, you're pretty happy with the way this top lane's going. Elder Titan is making some look at these massive stacks. Monumental amounts of gold. Mid lane, hang on. Oh, that's fine, go, no, it's fine.
If they can get a kill, plant some vision, and go with either Broodmother or Axe and steal those stacks, that's gonna be huge.
ET scouts the Brood. Zibe tries to move forward, defending a tier 1 on the first catapult wave. Doesn't feel very good here, but OG.Seed have to do what they've got to do. Glimpse back, way up, what's happening? Peksu is still alive. GH, 288, what the fuck? Is that spider?
From the spiders, yep.
Holy shit, he nearly hit the Disruptor, dude. Oh, Miracle. You're not invis, but I can't see you. I can't see Miracle's hero model. It's invisible. They do dive and put the damage over time onto the IO. Doesn't look like he'll fully die from it, but will drop incredibly low. And Zibe is stealing the stacks. And GH coming in with the help of Kuroki. Tether across. Z-Freak. One more Fiery Spirit and a couple of hits here, but the overcharge and the Avalanche Toss. Weehaw shuts it all down, grabs the broom handle for IO, and clear out their own jungle.
How's bottom lane doing? Faceless Void, 26 against 26 on Pugna as well. They don't even have that much damage to throw inside of Chronosphere. They need to rotate either Phoenix to the bottom lane once he hits level 6. 2 points in Thunderstrike. Not sure if that's going to be enough. They will rely on some bashes to actually kill Pugna.
Zibe is chasing Miracle around, making sure that the IO with level 3 in the spirits doesn't get the full farming efficiency that he'd require. He does have to come to lane, kind of shove out that top tier 1, get some farm himself, still level 5 on the Axe. 700 gold saved up, so pretty distant from that Blink Dagger, which we saw him get very early on in the previous Axe game he played. So far, though, Nigma asserting some pretty heavy dominance on this game. They're moving around, causing problems. This Tiny, taking tier 1 mid and making sure Chessie hasn't had a spectacular game, while Mind Control, 31-11, 33-6 on the Void, very nicely farmed on the Pugna too. Tiny with 117 CS.
I expect Nigma to try to take the bottom tower with some Chen creeps and the catapult blast from Pugna. Right now they don't have to rush anything. There's the chrono, there it is.
It is on the Pugna. They've still got the glimpse if they really need it as well. So Decrep Mind Control turn with the life drain cancelled out, and Mind Control gonna get jumped upon by the Z Freak Phoenix. They need a bash here. Come on, yeah, of course. Madara gets it at long last.
So 2 good kills from OG.Seed. Miracle has that Satyr to stack some cams for him, and the extra movement speed when tethered to him. It's gonna be the same build as in the previous series, Helm of the Dominator into Maelstrom.
This time having a much better time of it though, right?
Oh, for sure.
Hasn't been completely shut down like he was previously. Where's Kuro now? Farming jungle. Nearly had... Oh, is he gonna go Bassi before mech? I think just finish off the mech. You're like 200 gold away from it.
Yeah.
It looks like he is saving.
Just get the mech and then go for a push. You know that Chronosphere is on cooldown for the next minute and a half. Chronosphere is one of the worst scaling, the worst scaling skill in the game. 0.5 seconds per level and mana cost increases. That's it.
It is a big bubble though. It is a big blue bubble. IO farming on the other side of the map, Radiant side jungle, so clearing through camps which the Broodmother would hope to be taking herself. Nigma spread pretty wide across this map. Kuro wants level 6. He has the mech recipe, so that will come out. And the point you made about grouping up around this tier 1 bottom lane with a catapult, it should have come a little bit sooner, it feels like. They're glyphing up the creep wave, try and keep the catapult alive, so that will extend the duration of which they can come and push. Madara and Pexu, they are both here. Oh yeah, you can, can't they? Go on, decrep the catapult, keep it alive. Yeah, just before the tower hits as well. Really nicely done by MC. Mid lane Wii, chased down by Chessie Z Freak, glimpse back into the Pexu Static Storm, Supernova, all the spells to kill off Wii.
Yeah, I'm not sure they needed all of those spells, but here's the tip. Chronosphere is gonna be ready in 15 seconds. Now they're not gonna have the combo from Phoenix and Faceless Void, that's the problem.
Yeah, that is true. It was a lot of gold though, 250, 200 gold each, the 3 heroes that killed Wii. So a pretty juicy amount of money coming their way. And he is going for the Mask of Madness S&Y build that I was mentioning earlier on today, the more conventional carry build with the max tree grab, going for this attack speed, the status resistance, and of course you have so much armor and stuff from your growth. Chessie Diffusal Blade had a pretty quiet game so far, no complete lane domination because of the Tiny and the way Wii has been playing, but still a threat and a force to be reckoned with, this Brood Mama. Especially if she can take that tier 1 mid, but it's full HP. Dire mid tier 1 is full health.
Yeah, Tiny was doing a good job, and now they smoke. Jibe, he has Blink Dagger ready, Static Storm ready in 15. They want to take a fight. I think they are aware where Nigma is.
Dire are scanning.
And Dire trying to look for the void, scan forward. Madara walks into it, but what's the catch here? Tiny avalanche toss? There's no real jump available for Nigma to try and get the void, and Axe is waiting, lying in wait in those trees, wanting to show off his blink reveal. Pexu TPing. Zibe cutting through this little tree line. Avalanche. Here we go. Trying to get the toss, but the Time Walk's there. The blink and the call under the Pugner and the Static Storm, but Tiny walks straight through the connecting field. They don't care. He's a big, strong man. And now with the heal they've got, the Chrono is required. Go and focus mind controls. There's no decrep and no life drain. Onto Tiny. Will move on to now as he turns with a Mask of Madness to whack it to Zibe, but the backlines, they're being stabbed. GH with a good stomp, but the better dodge from Madara gets over the stomp far enough away. There are 3 fights happening at the same time, Lacoste. Miracle is fighting Z-Freak on the Phoenix against Io. The Supernova comes out now with Zibe and Jesse. Onto Miracle they go. Battle into Io and clear through him. The Earth Splitter does arrive, but it doesn't kill anybody off. So Nigma lose 2, and OG.Seed, not a single soul falls.
Miracle almost solo killed that Phoenix. That was the fight that I was watching. But a little bit of Jukerino from Z-Freak used the fog to his advantage. They needed that Supernova if they wanted to take a full 5-on-5 engagement, but he got caught and his TP was on cooldown.
Yeah, the casualties Nigma did lose also came at a price for the Radiant, right? All of their big cooldown ultis are down. 69 seconds on the Supernova, 96 over on the Chrono. Disrupt the Static Storm is not that long on cooldown, so it'll be back up in about 15 seconds. But it'll be a tier 2 for Nigma that they still get after losing a team fight. So was it really a lost team fight?
They have a lot of regen, a lot of sustain. You can TP back. Chen teleports you back to the team fight. Same works for buybacks. Their lineup doesn't have much control, but they're strong when they group up as 5. And look at them, they're now hitting tier 3 tower.
They are going high ground at 14.5 minutes. Glimpse the Tiny away, stop the Mask of Madness from destroying their buildings. Wee is very aggressively up here though. Finally the tether arrives from Miracle as he returns to the bottom lane after respawning with a blink call from Zibe, trying to drag Wee a little deeper in behind the tier 3. But Void is top, but he's not TPing. They're just focusing on holding, defending this high ground, and maybe making a big jump now. Smoke up, Zibe, Axe, looking for the leap forward. On to Wee, he will go. Do they have a Static Storm? They do. Life drain's there though, onto the Wee Tiny. He's kept alive with a tether as well. Wee is on about a third of his HP, but he's still going. Zibe's broken down by the GH Earth Splitter, and Jesse just has to run. A decent dive for his first look at the toss. Miracle, tether back out again. They've got the maneuverability they need to go around in circles, dancing around this Radiant team, and they're going to continue high grounding. 15.5 minutes in now, the tier 3 falls, and the barracks will follow.
Oh, that damage from Tiny, extra attack speed, Mask of Madness, extra healing from Chen's aura. Also, Io amplifies all the healing on top of that. If they misuse the Chrono and they don't get anything out of this, this game just might end.
Oh, there's the Chrono, but the Avalanche. Finally, the Supernova combo. Life drain in onto the Io, so the double heal coming through from Miracle onto Wee. Oh, mind control in the back line, but a sick call. Zibe is in. The decrep's there, so they can't attack, so there will be no spin. Miracle dunked down into the ground as Madara focuses on the GH, but he doesn't have the damage, and he might not have the sustain. Decrep into blast. MC finishes him off, and a buyback available, but Void down. Disruptor gone. Toss up again. Wee is dominating. Now it's got the Mask of Madness. Come on, slap him down, Wee. This is your retribution from feeding in the middle lane that one time this game. My apologies. Finally, the racks, 16 minutes. It took them 2 minutes to take a tier 2, a tier 3, and a full lane. Only 14 minutes into this game, Nigma really are checking all the boxes. They've come back strong here in this series in the first game up against OG.Seed.
They don't have any long cooldowns, so they can keep fighting all the time. Even if it's needed, they can buy back. Chen calls you back, and the tower damage is just insane. Attack speed from the Tiny, Mask of Madness. Every single time Blast is ready, they're gonna throw that onto the tower. And GH was doing God's work in the previous fight, setting a 2-man Echo Stomp into Earth Splitter.
Oh, Madara. Avalanche toss combo. Oh, that decrep nearly finishes him off with the blast, and the final bits of damage coming in. Oh, Madara. Yeah, okay, time walk back again. Got to be wary of any stuns coming his way, but it's another tier 3. A blink call from Zibe. It accomplishes very little here. Weehaw has 29 armor, 2,200 HP with an Io overcharging, magic wanding, and bottling up all the way through. A second lane of barracks. This might just be a pre-20-minute game as OG.Seed are bleeding out and crumbling under the pressure of Nigma.
We got it.
Has fallen.
Spirit Vessel charge on Phoenix. This could be crucial for the next team fight. Man, pull down on that Face Void Chronosphere. Still 40 seconds until it's ready.
Man, the glimpse into call countered out by the fast tether and a nice toss. Miracle is saved up. OG.Seed 2 lanes down. And Nigma literally just go from lane to lane. They go bottom, they go mid, and you know what? They're gonna go top now. Tier 1 claimed. We moving towards Satanic, that status resistance build. Yeah, it makes Tiny big and strong. But the ultis will be here for the Radiant. Chrono available. Tiny just walks straight in onto the Void. Combos him and nearly just blows him up. Broodmother trying to backstab the Kuro Chen. Gets a good amount of damage in, but where's the stomp? G8 is trying to line up the Spirit to get a good choke point stomp and Earth Splitter. Madara and Zibe jumping forward. Wee is on to the axe. In the middle of the Brood, the Disruptor, the Sunray from Zephyr is doing a lot of damage here, and there's not enough heal to keep Wee alive this time. Oh dear, so Miracle will return to that fight and potentially lose his life. OG.Seed glimpse back Kuro. Does get decrept, so the physical damage won't be coming. Void has to fall back though. The buyback from Wee allows him to return with a relocate in. Chessie's BKB gets a bit of distance out, but the Supernova, they're going to click it? No, they've got the Chrono. They'll land the combo. The stuns are good, but the damage is lacking. Kuroki will be the only hero really to fall here as the Zibe Axe gets a good call, but it's another 6 stomp from GH. The Spirit is out and Nigma are clearing through the OG side, one hero by one hero into Miracle getting healed by Life Break and glimpse from Pexu. Send GH back. Yeah, they've got an avalanche in a second, but they've got the damage to kill him before they need the stuns. 3 down and 1 lane of barracks to go. Nigma, surely with this buyback from Tiny, want to close this game out.
Yeah, it was a good call from Wee. Miracle 1 second late on that relocate to get him out on time. What do you call a late relocate?
I don't know. What do you... A reload late? Oh, wow. Thank you, Lacoste.
Relocate. That joke coming through. Yeah, it seems like this game is over. They don't have Supernova. It's really hard to fight.
They're trying mind control, Sunray, everything. Come on, kill 1 hero. OG.Seed just can't do it. Oh, Nigma's too strong. Tiny is obliterating them. Unstoppable force and power from Nigma. Mind control decrapped and help with the tether. Miracle, we're going to kill off the Void, who immediately buys back. Tier 3 still standing, but for how long? Weehar says, about 4 seconds, mate. Mask of Madness on, whack it down. They're going to glimpse him to delay the inevitable as Nigma set up for another fight. And you were mentioning low cooldown ultis and abilities. GH is ready with another Earth Splitter now.
They even have Vlad's. This strat is we're gonna buff Tiny and he's gonna do all the work.
Mega creeps at 20 minutes. There's the Earth Splitter after the stomp. Do they have another stun? No, Madara will time walk away. Avalanche toss was on cooldown for just a second. They'll focus Z-Freak though, and that's the Phoenix gone for 35. Chessie, no insatiable hunger, trying to focus Miracle, but another decrep comes out. So I think it was a decrep. I'm having some visual bugs going on if not. Zibe getting hit by the Maelstrom of the IO, and this has to be it. Their tier 4s have been unlocked. The throne about to be exposed. OG.Seed, one last chance here maybe. Chrono in 15. There's not enough time. Your base is gone. You've been systematically destroyed by Nigma. 22 minutes of gameplay. And Nigma will claim game 1 here. Surely, we with another kill. Broodmother decrept and running away. One more hit will do the trick, but it's not going to happen. They'll chrono it up. Sure enough, with a Supernova on top and focusing it onto the Chen, Kuroki drops. Now he's got a buyback available and Io's dropping low, but Miracle, with the help of the rest of his buddies, will get a triple kill for Wee. Buyback Miracle, relocate in and finish this game off as you see fit. Zibe is in deep. MC has the life drain. Suck him out and finish off that throne. GG is called and Nigma a well-deserved victory. Damage here and there's not enough heal to keep Wee alive this time. Oh dear, so Miracle will return to that fight and potentially lose his life. OG.Seed glimpse back Kuro. Does get decrept, so the physical damage won't be coming. Void has to fall back though. The buyback from Wii allows him to return with a relocate in. Chessie's BKB gets a bit of distance out, but the Supernova, they're going to click it? No, they've got the Chrono. They'll land the combo. The stuns are good, but the damage is lacking. Kuroki will be the only hero willing to fall here as the Zippe Axe gets a good call, but it's another 6 stomp from GH. The Spirit is out and Nigma are clearing through the OG side. One hero by one hero into Miracle getting healed by Life Break and glimpse from Pexu sending GH back. Yeah, they've got an avalanche in a second, but they've got the damage to kill it before they need the stuns.